Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. If you are on the East Coast, then good afternoon. My name is Renetta Gunn Stevens, CEO of Sophisticated Press. And today I want to come and talk to you about pre-orders as a author, as a self-published author or as a traditional author. And so I'm going to give you time to come in. And then when you come in, do me a favor, tell me where you're tuning in from. Tell me, say hello, and then just let me know what state you're tuning in from, okay? So just give you a quick bio about myself. My name is Renetta Gunn Stevens, the CEO of Sophisticated Press, and I am a published author of 4 books: Kingdom Speaking in the Boardroom, A Dad's Redemption, 10 Ways to Eliminate Debt by Writing and Push, Promote into Shipping and Handling. I'm also responsible for collaborating with authors around the world, helping them to tell their story, helping them to share their genius, helping them to create multiple streams of income through publishing a book. And today we're going to talk about pre-orders. Now, pre-orders is a very, very, very important process. And one moment, Instagram, I just want to make sure that it is streaming on live. Let's see what's going on here, because I see we are on YouTube, but I don't see that it's streaming on Facebook. And just want to make sure it's streaming on Facebook. Okay, if it's not streaming on Facebook, I'll repost it in the Facebook groups. But I wanted to come live, you all, because pre-orders is such an important process for authors. And I see a lot of authors getting pre-orders wrong. And so what I want to do today is provide some strategies and some tips for you as the author so you can be successful in your pre-order phase. Do me a favor, make sure you follow us on all platforms so that when, like I was saying, now that it's not showing on Facebook, you can catch us on Instagram. You can also catch us on YouTube. You can also follow us on LinkedIn, and it's Sophisticated Press all across the board. But on LinkedIn, you can also follow my page, which has more action, which is my name, Renetta Gunn Stevens. All right, let's get started. So what is pre-orders? Pre-orders is when you, the author, inform your audience 30 to 90 days in advance that you have a book coming out. It's no different than a movie trailer. We all have been there before at some period in our life when our favorite actor has told us that they have a movie coming out, but guess what? It's not going to be next week. It's not going to be even next month. It's going to be 2 to 3 months from now. So that's the same way pre-orders is. When you inform your audience about your pre-orders, this is not something that you should be expecting to take place in a week, in 2 weeks, not even in 30 days. You want to give yourself that 30 to 90 day time to do your pre-orders, because there's a process that needs to be done during that time. And if you execute it well, it's going to help you get more money. It's going to help you get more attention. It's going to help you get more traction for your book. But if you rush the process, you face the risk of having a flop for your book. And no one here wants to have a flop for their books. So it's going to be very important that during the pre-order phase, you be patient as the author. And you don't allow the audience, which is your supporters, the people who have purchased your book, to rush the process. I don't care how much we wanted Batman. When I was, growing up, that was the movies that people used to wait for, Batman or Harry Potter to come out. They told us this movie is not coming out for 3 months. And yes, we're going to promote it to you, but it's not coming out to 3 months. And it was nothing that you can do as the customer to rush the production time, right? So the same thing. When I have authors coming to me saying like, oh, I have my customers, they're coming to me, they want the book right now. And I'm like, good. That shows that there's a desire for the book, but you should not be allowing them to rush your process, because during your pre-order phase, there are some processes that you need to take. So we're going to talk about it today. Pre-orders are good, and let me tell you why pre-orders in this process is needed. If you are a traditional author, which means that you went through a publishing company and they gave you a book advance, pre-orders let the publishing company know that, okay, there's a high demand for this book and we need to fund it and put some more money in production, marketing, public relations, right? But if you self-publish the book, which means that you are self-funding, self-producing, self-everything with the book, then it's still going to show you the same thing, that, okay, people really want this book. But just because they really want it, again, don't let them shorten your pre-order time or process, because there are some things that you should be doing during your pre-order process. Pre-ordering, in your pre-order process, here are some things that you should be doing. Of course, in the background, if you're working with a publisher like Sophisticated Press, we're helping you get the manuscript ready. If you're working by yourself, you're getting your manuscript ready. You're getting your finalization of the formatting of the sending it to the print. But you're also doing your pre-order phase. You should be interviewing. You should be on podcasts. You should be on blogs. You should be having book trailers. You should be having a bunch of strategies in the marketplace, the same way the movies do, you all. I'm going to keep going back to that movies, because that's the best example I can give you on how you should be doing your pre-orders. When actors have a movie coming out, you see them on a Tonight Show, you see them on The View, you see them on all of these morning shows. Come on, because they're promoting. So you should be doing the same thing. When you have a book coming out, then you as the author should be contacting podcasters, contacting bloggers, contacting magazines, contacting news segments, your local news, your local libraries, and letting them know that you have a book coming out, and you should be actually on a pre-order tour. Most of you are not enjoying your pre-order process because you're allowing your customers to rush you. When this is the time when you need to be doing PR, you need to be interviewing, you need to be blogging, you need to have people blogging, you need to be cross-marketing, you need to be building relationships, because you're going to need these relationships in the future to constantly promote your book. But instead, you have your family and friends, not even the world, you all. I'm just going to be honest, because this is not my first merry-go-round, okay? You have about 40 book orders, and you're satisfied with 40 book orders because you've never done this before. So you're like, whoa, I made it. I got 40 book orders. And you're like, I need that book right now. No, you don't. Because the average author doesn't sell 100 books. So minimum in pre-order, your goal should be 100 books, minimum. But you can't get that if you're excited because you just wrote a book, and you want to rush the process, and you're allowing your audience to rush the process. So here's what I need you to do. In your pre-order process, I need you to prepare for it. What you need to do is, this is what I need you to do as the author before we even get to the marketing side. I need you, once you and your publisher, or you and your consultant, publishing consultant, you have your book cover, I need you to get all of your social media marketing together, which means you need professional book mock-ups, you need professional Facebook banners, and you need a professional picture as an author. Then what I need you to do is, I need you to create like 30 to 45 days of every day what you're going to post on social media about the pre-order. Minimum 30 to 35 to 40 days. This is called a social media strategy. I want you to strategize and plan out your content. Then I want you to make sure your Facebook and your Facebook page and your social media page are not private. Because I don't know how many people that I see in pre-orders, but their Facebook page is private. I also need you, if you don't want to make your personal page unprivate, to create a different Facebook page strictly for your book. I need you to have your website ready for pre-orders. A lot of time new authors, they just post a book and they just want the congratulations and I'm proud of you. No link for them to purchase. No call to action for them to purchase. Just, I wrote a book. Here at Sophisticated Press, we believe that every business should have a book and every book is a business. The goal is to make money. The goal is to get your book into people's hands so they can read it and get their life changed or transformed in some type of capacity, whether it's education, enlightenment, entertainment. But if you're just posting you wrote a book and you don't have a link, you don't have a professional website, you're taking Cash App payments, now you don't have their address, you don't have their phone number. You're not doing it correctly. So I need you to have a website because the website is going to take all of that important information that you need for future updates. Keep your audience in the loop with your future promotions, your future products and services. Okay? Let me know if this is good. Give me some feedback. Like and share. The next thing I need you to do is have a pre-order pricing strategy. It's okay. It's okay if you know your book is going to be $19.99, then it's okay for you to maybe have a pre-order pricing strategy and have it $12 to $15.99 for the pre-order phase. Or if you don't want to go down in the pricing, maybe offer free shipping. Okay? But you want to get creative in the pre-order phase to get people to purchase and support your book. The next thing I want you to do, if you know, because again, we're in this to make money. So sometimes I'll see authors do these swag bags, and swag bags are actually cool, but swag bags can become expensive. And so if you are a self-publisher, you've invested some time and some money, and the goal is for you to get some of your investment back, if not all of your investment back, because we want you to have ROI, a return of investment. So now you can do a digital swag bag. What is a digital swag bag? A digital swag bag is where you can give them a chapter preview and you can give them a video that's saying just thank you for purchasing my book. And that's a digital swag bag. If you want to put in a quick reference sheet or cheat sheet for some of the data that's in your book, you can do that. But those are some things you can do for a digital swag bag. You can, again, have your Facebook header during your pre-order phase. So everyone that's following you on social media, they can now go ahead and support you because now they know that you have a book. And again, you should not have people in your post saying, how can I order it? Make shareable. If every post people are saying that to you, you're doing a horrible job as an author promoting your book. Because we share all the time. Your page should not be private if you're open for business. Your page should not be private if you are an author and you want people to support you. Why is your Facebook page private? Why do you not have a link? Hey, only right one. Like why do you not have a link available? We're in this to make money and to make relationships and build relationships. And when you have your Facebook closed and your Instagram page closed, what you're saying to your audience is you're not open for business. Kiki does Disney say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Your post should include all your links to purchase. Absolutely. The average attention span nowadays, you guys, is 3 to 5 seconds. Unless they really, really want your product, they're not going to keep fishing to serve you and to support you. So you have to make it easy for people to support you. Now, here's something that I want to talk to you about when people are rushing you. Because again, I get it. People want the book. They don't know about writing a book. They just know they purchased something and they don't have it yet. But again, the same way with the movies. It takes sometimes 60 to 90 days before the movie come out. They're already promoting it to you in movie trailers, right? They're already telling you on Netflix to add it to your list, add it to your reminders, right? The same process. So here's what I don't want you to do when someone asks you, where's my book? I don't want you to give them production details. I've never had an email from Amazon that says, hey, your package didn't come today because Allie called out sick today. Have y'all ever received that from Amazon? Never. And that's what some of you all are doing. When people are asking you, where's the book? Oh, well, this is going on and that is going on. Scratch that. That should not be shared. Production details. You are a business. You don't tell your customers what's going on in the back office. The customers only see the front desk. That's it. So what I want you to do is start setting clear expectations. Clear expectations. When you are doing your pre-order, don't give specific dates. Summer 2021, fall 2021, winter 2021, spring 2021. Why? Because the creative process takes time. And many of you are perfectionists. And when the creative team is bringing you back your manuscript, you're sending back 50 different updates, but want your book as soon as possible. Let's be realistic. We can't give a real date because you keep having updates. And there's nothing wrong with that because you're paying for it. But then be realistic with your clients and your supporters. Be realistic with your clients and your supporters when it comes time for the pre-phase, for the pre-order phase, because if you give them a specific date, that's going to add more agitation. Welcome, Josh, on Instagram. And so it's not fair for you to rush this process of pre-orders. It's not fair for you to, let the audience rush you. You have to give yourself time. But during the pre-order phase, this is what it's for. It's for you to find out how much demand is for that book. It's for you to find out who can I collaborate with? Who can I cross-market with? Don't be an island and try to go through pre-orders by yourself. Connect with a blogger. Connect with a podcaster. Connect with a magazine. Connect with your local news reporters. Look them up. Watch the news and look at their names and find them on Instagram and send them a direct message that you have a book and you're a local author in that state or city. Google pitches. Google pitch templates for podcasting. Google pitch templates for magazines. Google pitch templates for bloggers. Set up coupon codes. But what I don't want you to do as authors is sit around and let your audience rush you and you're not doing anything in this pre-order phase and you're just doing it and you're just saying, buy my book, 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 buy my book. It don't matter how you change the tone. You're still saying the same thing in the same boring way. So you have to get creative and you have to get help, because if you don't get help in your promotions, you're going to be overwhelmed and you're going to give up. And again, if you only got 40 pre-orders, you really shouldn't be rushing to get the book out. It's not showing enough demand. The average author does not sell over 100 books. So when your audience is asking, where's my book? Where's my book? Do not say, oh, my editor's still working on it. Oh, the publisher's still doing this. No, you don't do that. Thank you so much for your support. The book is set to release summer 2021. And because you know you have that 30 to 90 day window, then you should also, again, prepare for pre-order by having different contests, having different promotions, having different incentives. Don't go in this blindly and wing it. In fact, I think it was on Instagram, Josh. Josh has a editing company, you all, and it's your favorite uncle. You put it in there. I think it's your favorite Uncle Josh, right? Or your favorite uncle.com. Put your link in the comments for me, Josh. But you should be connecting with people like Joshua. And you should be saying like, hey, is there a way that we can maybe do a live together? Your favorite Uncle Josh. He's at your favorite Uncle Josh on Instagram. Great editor for your books, for your manuscripts, for your commercial scripts. Great editor. You want to take advantage of him and his services, his expertise, his genius, right? He also has a free download available for a book that he just had published as well. Yeah, Josh, I think it's not live on Facebook. I'm on StreamYard right now and I don't see it. So I'm going to publish this on Facebook after this video because it's live on YouTube as well. But here are just some things I wanted to share about it because, you know, you have to stop rushing the processes in life. In giving birth, if you get pregnant today and you want your baby tomorrow, guess what? You are going to kill your baby. Oh no, that's drastic. That's drastic, but that's reality. And that's what some of you all are doing. You're killing your baby at your baby book because you're making it conceive before it's time. And it's not healthy enough. It's not prepared enough to withstand the hands of everybody. You see what I'm saying? So we got to be very careful not to rush the process. Don't rush the process of pre-orders. Pre-orders is meant to help you identify. Welcome, Inspired by Melody M. Pre-orders is set to help you identify the demand and help you to identify, okay, so I've had this book in pre-orders for 40 days. I only got 20 sales. I need to amp up my marketing. It's going to give you that indicator of what you need to do to get more sales. Any questions about the pre-order phase? Because I'm telling you all, I see this too much. As newbies to being an author, as newbies to being an entrepreneur, as soon as you get a project, a product, or a service, you quick to go to social media and tell them. And your project and your business and your dreams and your plans are not ready. It hasn't built up the immunity to be in everybody's hands. And you're letting everybody hold your baby. See, when I grew up and I had a baby, my baby, you couldn't hold my baby to at least 30 to 45 days, 60 days. In fact, mama told me don't bring the baby out to 60 days. That baby had to stay incubated in the house. You didn't let everybody kiss your baby. You didn't let everybody touch your baby. It's the same thing with your book. Some of you all, you want to rush this pre-order process and you're letting everybody hold your baby and everybody touch your baby. And some of them holding and touching your book, baby, ain't even purchasing the baby. But you didn't let them hold it and you didn't let them see it and you didn't. It's okay to be patient and to follow the rules and the procedures that's in place, because rules and procedures are there to protect you and to help you produce. So the next time you are in pre-orders and someone says, "Where's my book?" Don't don't put the accountability on the editor, on the publisher, and just tell them, thank you so much for your request. Thank you so much for your support in purchasing the book. The book is scheduled for release a season and a year, not a specific date. Summer 2021, winter 2021, spring 2021, fall 2021. That way they give you that full season. Any questions? Yes. So Josh from YouTube said, can you offer a free before a pre-order to boost it? Absolutely. We talked about earlier the digital swag bag. What's a digital swag bag? A digital swag bag is you giving a video, sending them a digital video, thanking them personally. 10-second, 15-second video, thanking them personally for purchasing your book. A digital swag bag is you giving them maybe a coloring sheet, not the whole book, just a sheet to download and stencil color. A digital swag bag can include a chapter preview, one chapter, maybe 2 chapter max preview. A digital swag bag can be giving them a calendar. And Canva offer all of these services, all of these templates. And if you don't know Canva and you need assistance, you can contact Sophisticated Press and we'll assist you with getting that created. But absolutely, you can get creative and offer freebies for a pre-order, because that's going to keep them engaged and excited. You can also offer them incentives for inviting and tagging their friends to purchase, and make them some affiliate marketers. Give them a coupon code. Hey, okay, so Josh, like if I had a book or a event coming out and I ask you to sell tickets, hey, use this coupon Josh or your favorite Uncle Josh, and you get 10-15% off. And now you're seeing how influential that one person is and how much money they're bringing into your business, and you give them a percentage of the sale. And whoever is bringing in the most sales, then now you use them every time. Because if you go in this alone, and if you're the only one marketing your product and you don't have a tribe out there in the marketplace, it's going to become overwhelming. And if your pre-orders in your book don't sell, you're going to think you're a failure. And it's not that you're a failure. You are actually an awesome individual. You're awesome. You're actually a part of the 5% that actually follow through. You're not a failure. You just had a bad marketing plan. But never think your book sales equate to your self-worth, because that's not true. You're not a bad person. You're not a failure. You just have to get better at marketing and communicating to your niche market. You're an awesome person. You wrote a book. 85% of the world want to write a book, but only 5% of them do. You're a part of the 5% that followed through and wrote a book. That should be celebrated. But you have to do your due diligence and learn how to market, how to sell. And that takes time. And that takes experience. And that takes becoming a great listener. And listening is not always just by your ears, it's by your eyes as well. And seeing what the people want. Because sometimes we give people what we want versus what they are actually asking for. So I could be giving somebody something that's in blue, but the one day I wear red or I put it in red, they'd be like, I like that color. Take notice of that. Because your audience is going to tell you what they want from you. There are some days I do a post, and there's other days I do a post, and I get a bunch of people in my comments that'll say, "Great post, love this post." Well, I need to take note of that. They like this post, so let me give them more of this versus more of what I actually want to give them. Right? Like sometimes we know what we want to give, but what is your audience asking for? Give them what they're asking for, because they're the ones who has to buy it in order to keep you successful. So listening is not just with the ears, it's also with the eyes. Any other questions? Great question. Great question. Do me a favor, you all. I want you to tag and share this with every author you know, every person who wants to write a book. I'm going to be going live the next 30 days on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, because we're about to turn it up. We're about to get you to your wealthy place, get you to your land of milk and honey. And you got some work to do, because guess what? Sophisticated Press is not going to do everything for you, but I'm going to give you the tools. You're going to have to learn how to build with the tools. That gets hard though, because you are so passionate about something, but the audience wants something else. It's a rock and a hard time. It is. It is. I mean, but just look at my life, right? And I'm sure look at your life. We wanted what we wanted to do with our life, whatever that was. But God wanted us to do what He wanted us to do. So in business, you have to be fluid. You have to be able to be flexible. Like literally, the marketplace change every day, every week. You have to be able to be like this, because you say a rock in a hard place. Well, you got to turn into water. You can't be a rock, because rocks are stuck. Rocks are sturdy. Rocks are still. They're not immobile unless somebody have to pick you up and carry them, right? So you can't be rocks. We got to be water. And one week, posting was good on social media. The next week, oh, now they want videos. The next week, now they want reels. Woo, I gotta be fluid. I gotta be fluid. I gotta be flexible. I gotta be able to move with the marketplace, because if you don't move with the marketplace will move you out. Let me say that again. If you don't move with the marketplace will move you out. So that's why every day I make it my business to watch the marketplace. What does the marketplace want? ID want, and I'm paying you to go live every day for a minimum of 15 minutes. Guess what I'm doing? I'm on Instagram right now. I'm on YouTube right now. Why? Because I got to move with the marketplace. And the marketplace is saying, we want videos. We want IG lives. We want reels. Now you may be stuck in, I just want to post. I just want to post some words and an image. But what is the marketplace requiring? I don't know, but that's the minimum 15 minutes. 15 minutes a day, they want you to do a live. And they'll pay you. Because we are moving into a video, which we already been trained, Josh. We've already been trained that from Tiffany Montgomery, that we were moving into a video and live world. So this is what the marketplace is requiring. Hey, Renee, how are you? This is what the marketplace is requiring, you all. So you have to be flexible. You have to be flexible in the marketplace. We don't get to dictate what the marketplace does. We have to do what the marketplace wants. You said someone else told me that my lives are short. Yeah, your life should be minimum 15 minutes anyway. Because if you, and one way to make your Instagram lives or your Facebook lives or your YouTube lives longer is to have a Q&A in between. Talk to your, when someone leave an audience, a comment, talk to your audience. Ask your audience, do they have Q&A? Like on, and I love working both platforms. Like right now we have Renee from Bermuda on IG. Woo woo! And I'm so excited that she's a part of the Sophisticated family. And she has a book out, and I have her book close and nearby. Let me get her book for you all. No, I just had it. Where did I put? Oh, here it is right here. So this is Renee's book, Jewel, Restoring Hidden Treasures Through Christ. I love this book. I love the cover. And so I want you to follow Renee. And I want you to purchase her book. But Renee did a wonderful job in pre-orders. Renee was doing so many videos, lives. She had interviews. She had she had the social media content. She's always smiling and full of joy. You can't help but want to buy that book to get the joy that Renee shows. So that's another thing. You want to just have that joy and that passion about your product, because that's contagious and it makes other people joyous and passionate about your product. Another thing that I like that Renee did was the consistency of branding. All of her colors are the same. All of her, that the blue that she used, the font that she used is all the same. So it looks very polished. It looks very professional. It looks like she put a lot of passion into her brand. All of that, you all, is going to help with your pre-orders as well. The type of photos that you have. It's going to all make sense. So Josh asked a very great question, you all. Let me tell you the question Josh asked. Are there genres that you won't publish? That is such a great question. In the beginning, I would have said, no, I'll publish all genres. But present day, yes. There are genres that I will not publish. I will not publish erotica. I will not publish books that's just fiction and full of just sex and different things like that. Now, if you are telling your story and your story contains, because we do have some books coming out where the story contains abuse about sex, abuse, or your story contains sex, that's different. But there was, you know, some authors who did try to come to Sophisticated Press who had some books that were just a bit much for me. So I was like, just not for me personally. I prefer to stick to genres that's leadership, that is self-care, self-help, and you know, just for me. Because what I found out when and it was one book that I did publish, help publish. And the thing with self-publishing, even with me, you all, it's not like I'm the publisher, they're the publisher, but still I'm using my gift. The thing with me was when I was reading that, I had to pray and plead the blood of Jesus over me because of the filth that was in the manuscript. Just being honest, being transparent. For me, I shouldn't have to pray over a manuscript before I read it because of the scenes that's in the book. Now, again, if it's someone's truth and they're telling it because we want you to tell the truth, great. But the motive of the book has to also be valid. And I'm going to leave that right there because I got a conference coming up, you all. I haven't told you all about it. But I got a master class and seminar coming up, and it's going to be so transforming because some of you all are putting things in manuscripts that are just, yeah, I don't know what y'all on, but yeah. And it's okay to be genre specific, right? Like a lot of big publishers like Penguin and different things, they don't take all genres. So it doesn't mean that you're discriminating. It just means like Sophisticated Press takes these type of genres. Your company take those types of genres. Now another side to that coin is this. I'm not the type of person too. That's why it's kind of like a catch-22, because I don't believe in when Christians be like, oh, I'm not going to serve this person because of this. Because the truth of the matter is this. When I go in Walmart and when I go in Amazon, they don't ask me my religion. They don't ask me what God I serve before I buy this toothpaste. They just provide a service. And the service is they the one-stop shop. So I'm not a type of Christian that's not going to serve you just because you're not a Christian. That's not what I'm saying, because I see a lot of people that's like that, and to me that's wrong. Because a lot of the support that I have gotten has been from people that wasn't a Christian. So as Christians, and I say this in one of my books and one of my speeches, we got to be so careful, because we won't take the devil money, but the devil take our money every day. But as Christians, we'll be like, oh, I'm not going to do this because they not a Christian. Or, oh, I'm not going to do this because, no. I'll still, if I have a service and you need a service, yeah, as the CEO, I'm going to see if it aligns with my, with my services and my capacity. And if I can't help you, then I'm going to refer it out. But I will not be judgmental. I will not be the type of Christian that be like, oh, I'm not working with you because you're not a Christian, or I saw your social media post and I didn't like this. Because again, we don't know who God is going to send to our business to support us. And the Bible said that the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, but the just don't want the wicked money, because the just keeps saying, I ain't working with the wicked. Well, how you going to get your money? Because that's where God said the money was at, in the wicked hands. They wicked. And Satan has given the money. And God has sent them to you. I promise you I know what I'm talking about. I done had my most blessings from people who was not a Christian. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of the Christians that contact me don't got no money. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. And I'm just trying to change that. Because I get a lot of people that say, God told me to do this. Okay, let's go. Okay, let me get the money together. I'm just being honest. We got to change that. You said, so a cowboy western, I would publish a cowboy western. Because again, my job is a self-publishing coach. So I'm not publishing anything. They're publishing it. My job is just to help you bring out the story, help you write it out, and then help you in production. I'm not writing it. So I can help you do whatever book it is you want to do, because I'm not writing it. You self-publishing means you're the producer, you're the director. I'm just going to build it for you. But you're going to bring me the concept. You're going to bring me the blueprint, and I'm going to build off the blueprint that you bring me. Josh say that was funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't like groupthink. And I don't like when people say they're not going to serve somebody because of their lifestyle. That's not biblical. Now, you can have a preference, but if you think, I'm telling you from a Christian publisher, if you think, when I came in this business, I thought because I was a Christian, everybody who loved Jesus was going to be my niche market. And that was not the case. Big stores and the big corporations do not discriminate. They don't even play that into a factor. They provide the service, and whoever needs the service, buy it. Some of you are micromanaging your business too much, and you're too involved. Set up you some automations where they can just purchase your services, and you should be too busy where you ain't even got time to go looking and seeing what they doing in their life. Jeff Bezos don't got time to see what everybody's doing that's purchasing from him. All the thing he doing is he just set up Amazon in a checkout system so you can just buy, check out, get your product. He's not trying to scrutinize and see what's your life about. He's not. So we got to stop doing that. We in business. And in business, we provide a service and a product, and that is what we are here for, to provide a service and a product. And a wicked person may come and buy your book. A wicked person may come and support your services, and that's where they may get converted to becoming a Christian. So you got to be open to serve everybody. But if the Lord don't give you peace to serve that person, then it is okay to not serve them, but do it in a way where you're like, hey, can I also refer you to this person because our roster is full? Let me refer you to another publishing company. Do some research for them and give them a great referral. And that way they're still leaving you feeling loved and cared for in a great customer experience. And who knows, they may refer somebody to you in the future that is the right fit for your company. Okay? Awesome. Well, that's what I have for you today. I will be back tomorrow. I'll make sure it is working on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. But follow me on all 3 platforms. Follow Sophisticated Press. Thank you so much for taking time out your productive day. You know how we end it here at Sophisticated Press. Ain't nothing changed. Listen, we love you so much with the love of Jesus Christ. We are so proud of you, and we know you can do it. I hope you have a wonderful, great day.